cap against the garage wall. The tempo dragged forcefully through the nasty sludge, a filthy cadence that absolutely refuses to budge.
Bring the grime, unwatched percussion, making everybody intensely sweat. The sloppiest syncopation you have ever met. Rusty trash can serving as the primary drum kit. We do not care about being polished even one bit.
The offbeat timing feels incredibly gross,
Keeping the unrefined energy dangerously close.
staining your outfit with this musical oil,
Planting the seed in the contaminated soil.
embracing the utterly disgusting ragu.
We love that dirty rhythm,
Soaking in the grime,
a sloppy,
unpolished masterpiece of our time.
filthy bass lines,
Infecting the entire dance hall,
leaving a greasy residue upon the plaster wall.
dirty rhythm, dragging through the murky swamp, executing a delightfully messy, uncoordinated stomp.
Spilling the cheap liquor onto the sticky floor, kicking the hinges entirely off the club door. The snare snaps like a broken rusty chain, washing away the cleanliness with the muddy rain.
I wipe the sweat from my brow with a soiled rag, letting the musical timing purposefully lag. This repulsive frequency gets into your pores, erupting loudly from the subterranean floors. The offbeat timing feels incredibly gross,
Keeping the unrefined energy dangerously close.
staining your outfit with this musical oil,
Planting the seed in the contaminated soil.
embracing the utterly disgusting ragu.
Fill up that dirty rhythm,
Soaking in the grime,
a sloppy, unpolished masterpiece of our time.
filthy bass lines, infecting the entire dance hall,
Leaving a greasy residue upon the plaster wall.
dirty rhythm, dragging through the murky swamp, executing a delightfully messy, uncoordinated stomp.
Keep it sloppy, keep it raw.
Breaking every single musical law,
Roll around in the sonic mud.
pump the filth into your blood. Slop, drop, slide around, the grimiest noise to be found. Let the filth take over. Yeah, we love that dirty rhythm, soaking in the grime,
A sloppy, unpolished masterpiece of our time.
filthy bass lines, infecting the entire dance hall.
Leaving a greasy residue upon the plaster wall.
Dirty rhythm, dragging through the murky swamp, executing a delightfully messy, uncoordinated stomp.
So wonderfully nasty,
Unwashed and proud,
leaving mud tracks everywhere.
stay filthy. swaying in the afternoon heat. Elders sharing wisdom on the neighborhood seat. Fences painted with murals of bright liberation. Cooking spicy meals to feed our entire generation.
Got gather around the fire. Domino slamming loudly on the wooden tables. Grandfathers reciting old magnificent fables.
Barefoot toddlers running through the thick dust, building a community built entirely on trust. This enclosure holds our rich history.
This enclave keeps our beautiful mystery.
Sharing the laughter, dividing the bread,
remembering everything the ancestors said.
We are connected by an invisible thread. Welcome to the soulful yard, beating with the communal pulse, rejecting anything that is fake or false. A sanctuary hidden away from the city grind, the most comforting haven you could ever find. Soulful yard, where the authentic spirit resides, a joyful gathering where true love presides.
Stray dogs napping underneath the mango tree, everyone existing together perfectly free. The transistor radio broadcasting a local tune, we will be celebrating way past the afternoon.
I pour a cup of homemade punch for my neighbor, appreciating the fruits of our collective labor. Aunts and uncles chatting on the shady porch, passing down the bright illuminating torch.
This enclosure holds our rich history. This enclave keeps our beautiful mystery.
Sharing the laughter, dividing the bread,
remembering everything the ancestors said.
We are connected by an invisible thread. Welcome to the soulful yard, beating with the communal pulse, rejecting anything that is fake or false. A sanctuary hidden away from the city grind, the most comforting haven you could ever find. Soulful yard, where the authentic spirit resides, a joyful gathering where true love presides. Where true love presides.
Protect this family zone.
We are never truly alone. Smile, laugh, embrace, a genuinely happy place.
Family
is everything. Oh, the soulful yard, beating with a communal pulse, rejecting anything that is fake or false.
Oh, a sanctuary hidden
away from the city grind, the most comforting haven you could ever find. Where the authentic spirit resides, a joyful gathering where true love presides. Welcome home, stay a while, the gate is always open, love abounds. Saline droplets flooding the residential gutters, wind howling through the broken wooden shutters. The entire geographical peninsula is completely soaked. A historical melancholy that cannot be revoked.
The capital is weeping, the commercial harbor overflowing with extreme sorrow, worrying deeply about the unforgiving tomorrow.
Cargo ships bobbing on a sea of pure distress. The metropolitan parish is in an absolute mess.
The island geography absorbs the massive pain.
A torrential, unstoppable emotion emotional rain.
The mountainside sobbing into the deep valley.
A devastating flood in every single alley.
The epicenter of the Caribbean breaking down. These are the Kingston tears,
Drowning the entire city.
a beautifully tragic, overwhelming pity.
The asphalt submerged under an ocean of grief, searching the flooded avenues for some relief. Kingston tears, the ultimate heartbreaking finale,
Washing away
the sins of the Jamaican Valley.
a fierce hurricane of sentiment sweeping the docks, shattering the foundations of the concrete blocks.
The bitter tasting morning coffee matches the mood, consuming the sorrow as our primary daily food. I watch the monumental tide rise above the curve, a massive natural disaster nothing can disturb. The famous capital surrendering to the gloomy sky. We can only stand together and watch the island cry.
The island geography absorbs the massive pain.
A torrential, unstoppable, emotional rain.
The mountainside sobbing into the deep valley.
A devastating flood in every single alley.
The epicenter of the Caribbean breaking down. These are the Kingston tears,
Drowning the entire city.
a beautifully tragic, overwhelming
Pity, the asphalt submerged under an ocean of grief, searching the flooded avenues for some relief. Kingston tears, the ultimate heartbreaking finale,
washing away
the sins of the Jamaican Valley.
Let the reservoir burst wide open,
The ultimate tragic token.
submerge the historical streets.
The sadness definitively defeats. Bay falls, rivers swell, ringing the final bell. Bay capital cries. Behold the Kingston tears, drowning the entire city.
A beautifully tragic, overwhelming
Pity, the asphalt submerged under an ocean of grief, searching the flooded avenues for some relief. Kingston tears, the ultimate heartbreaking finale, washing away the sins of the Jamaican Valley.
The island weeps,
The final drop falls,
submerging sorrow.
the end of the record. Staring at the gray cement covering the earth, wondering what this paved environment is worth. Sidewalks cracking under the pedestrian weight, navigating this rigid, artificial state.
Watch the bulldozer erecting scaffolding, blocking the natural view, pouring the foundations, completely starting anew. The gridlock traffic honking on the overpass. We traded the emerald meadows for steel and glass. The
metropolis expands without any cease,
disturbing the natural ecological peace.
potholes ruining the avenue commute,
A hardened reality we cannot dispute.
trapped inside a massive unyielding grid, singing the concrete blues, walking the paved highway, stuck inside this rigid monotonous gray. The urban sprawl swallowing the horizon line, ignoring the obvious deteriorating sign. Concrete blues, building a magnificent towering cage, the architectural tragedy of the modern age.
Hard at work, sweating on the construction site, welding the girders deep into the noisy night.
The asphalt absorbing the unbearable heat, blisters forming on the weary traveler's feet. I lean against the pillar of the parking garage, living inside this dreary metropolitan mirage. The subway grates exhaling a foul hot steam, desperately clinging to a rustic pastoral dream. The metropolis expands without any cease,
Disturbing the natural ecological peace.
potholes ruining the avenue commute,
A hardened reality we cannot dispute.
trapped inside a massive unyielding grid, singing the concrete blues, walking the paved highway, stuck inside this rigid monotonous gray. The urban sprawl swallowing the horizon line, ignoring the obvious deteriorating sign. Concrete blues, building a magnificent towering cage, the architectural tragedy of the modern age.
Pave over paradise, oh, roll the architectural dice.
A skyline made of stone,
Totally synthetic zone.
Walk, don't walk, stop, go. The city dictates the flow, trapped on the pavement. Oh, the concrete blues, walking the paved highway, stuck inside this rigid monotonous gray. The urban sprawl swallowing the horizon line, ignoring the obvious deteriorating sign. Concrete blues, building a magnificent towering cage, the architectural tragedy of the modern age. So hardened, no soil left. The cement sets forever rigid. Salty moisture staining my dirty bruised cheek, gathering the immense courage required to speak.
Mourning the fallen comrades
On the battlefield, refusing to ever surrender or lower my shield.
hold the front line, standing in the barricade, clutching a wooden baton. A fierce mutiny launching just before the dawn, grieving for the liberties that were forcefully taken. An insubordinate population completely awakened.
Defiant droplets splashing on the riot gear, conquering every ounce of lingering fear. An insurgent sadness fueling the revolution, demanding a radical permanent solution. Our sorrow transforms into a massive weapon. These are rebel tears falling for a righteous cause. insubordinate ocean.
Yo, ripping the torn banner, marching through the tear gas, watching the heavily armored battalion slowly pass. The sorrow inside my chest becomes a roaring fire, pushing a collective demand significantly higher.
I wipe the dripping frustration off my chin, knowing this is a crucial battle we must win. The wet cobblestones reflect our unyielding stance. We will never forfeit this magnificent chance. If iron droplets splashing on the riot gear, conquering every ounce of lingering fear, and insurgent sadness fueling the revolution, demanding a radical permanent solution. Our sorrow transforms into a massive weapon. These are rebel tears falling for a righteous cause, defying the oppressor's unforgiving laws. A revolutionary grief pouring from the eye, we will fiercely fight until the day we die. Rebel tears, a mutiny of your emotion, a vast unstoppable insubordinate ocean. Let the sorrowful mutiny rise. No more compromises or lies. Turn the grieving into action, a totally unstoppable faction. We rise, strike, do what you must. The barricade holds firm. Behold the rebel tears falling for a righteous cause, defying the oppressor's unforgiving laws. A revolutionary grief pouring from the eye, we will fiercely fight until the day we die. Rebel tears, a mutiny of your emotion, a vast unstoppable insubordinate ocean. Wipe your face, charge forward, the revolution continues unbroken. Careless fingers sliding down the mahogany neck, turning this beautiful instrument into an emotional wreck. Plucking the thickest gauge with absolute despair, the lowest octaves vibrating the heavy air.
Feel the low frequencies, the magnetic pickups capturing every single side. The wooden body letting out a resonant cry. Varnish peeling off from the salty teardrops. The sorrowful rhythm absolutely never stops.
The tuning pegs are slipping from the immense sadness,
descending rapidly into harmonic madness.
four strings vibrating with pure tragedy,
The most depressing
low frequency strategy. The instrument itself is shedding a tear. Hear the weeping bass crying through the amplifier, extinguishing the joyful rhythmic fire. A thumping lamentation echoing in the hall, watching the glorious musical foundation for weeping bass. I've been on the fretboard, begging for mercy from the melodic Lord.
A Adjusting the trust while they handle the intense strain. Channeling decades of unspoken acoustic pain. The thumb slapping against the heavy wound coil, burying our happiness underneath the sonic soil.
I plug the quarter-inch jack into the input slot, trying to salvage whatever happiness I have got. The amplifier hums with the sympathetic drone, playing this depressing gig completely alone. The tuning pegs are slipping from the immense sadness,
descending rapidly into harmonic madness.
4 strings vibrating with pure tragedy,
The most depressing
low frequency strategy. The instrument itself is shedding a tear. Hear the weeping bass crying through the amplifier, extinguishing the joyful rhythmic fire. A thumping lamentation echoing in the hall, watching the glorious musical foundation fall. Weeping bass sobbing on the fretboard, begging for mercy from the melodic Lord. Express the grief,
a musical teardrop offering relief.
the lowest register holds the darkest mood.
A thoroughly depressing sonic fool.
Foundation for weeping bass, sobbing on the fretboard, begging for mercy from the melodic Lord. Such a sad tone, the wood is crying. Unplug the cable, lay the instrument down. Listen to the mixtape playing from blown speakers. Asphalt shimmering under the relentless urban sun. A masterpiece of survival that is only just begun.
Show your true essence. Graffiti mirrors decorating the crumbling tenement wall. An unfiltered expression standing incredibly tall. Hustling on the pavement, trying to earn a dime, creating pure poetry out of poverty and grind. The block is broadcasting a genuine aura,
documenting the magnificent urban flora. An unrefined spirit echoing down the lane, turning absolute hardship into massive gain. We possess an authenticity that cannot buy.
This is the ghetto, so raw and completely real, expressing exactly how the marginalized feel. A powerful goal coming from the fire escape, taking on a magnificent, unpolished shape. Ghetto saw the purest essence of the avenue, a beautiful resilience shining right on through.
Tightening the frayed laces on my worn out boots, connecting deeply with my undeniable inner roots. The neighborhood choir harmonizing on the corner curve, producing a magnificent frequency nothing can disturb.
I lean over the balcony railing, belting out a high note, wearing my grandmother's hand-me-down faded coat. A cassette tape unraveling, spilling onto the street, but our internal rhythm skips absolutely no beat.
The block is pockets in a genuine aura, documenting the magnificent urban flora. An unrefined spirit echoing down the lane, turning absolute hardship into massive gain. We possess an authenticity they cannot buy.
This is a ghetto so raw and completely real, expressing exactly how the marginalized feel. A powerful vote coming from the fire escape, taking on a magnificent, unpolished shape. Ghetto soul, the purest essence of the avenue. A beautiful, resilient, shining right on through.
Let the boombox loudly blast, honoring our resilient past. The projects have a massive voice, singing out is our only choice.
Stomp, clap, sing it loud. We are fiercely proud. The essence never dies. Yeah,
Singing the ghetto so raw and completely real,
expressing exactly how the marginalized feel. A powerful go coming from the fire escape, taking on a magnificent, unpolished shape. Ghetto soul, the purest essence of the avenue. A beautiful, resilient, shining right on through.
authentic vibration, straight from the curb. The boombox clicks of the spirit lives on. The cassettes, kite picks, and the verbal vibe design. Dusting off the antique relic in the corridor, a majestic artifact from a forgotten war. The metallic surface oxidized with the greenish tint, holding a glorious historical royal imprint.
Swing the heavy mallet, striking the center with an enormous padded stick, sending out a shockwave incredibly thick. The resonance travels across the eastern sea, announcing the arrival of a regal dynasty. The frequencies ripple through the atmosphere, making the ancestors suddenly appear. An acoustic phenomenon spanning across time, the loudest bell ringing in the emperor's hall. Listen to the vintage gong vibrating through the age, turning another fascinating historical page. A massive bronze source of producing a mighty boom, shaking the artifacts inside the museum room. Vintage gong, an incredibly powerful ancient chime, echoing beautifully until the end of time. Forging the fires of a millennium past, designed specifically so the overtones last. Monks striking the metal to signal the prayer. The majestic sonic boom fills the humid air.
I touch the ink page, dragons on the curved brim. The modern melody suddenly seemed rather dim. This colossal symbol demands mesmerizing, terrifying auditory effect. The frequencies ripple through the atmosphere, making the ancestors suddenly appear. An acoustic phenomenon spanning across time, the loudest bell ringing in the emperor's hall. Listen to the vintage gong vibrating through the age, turning another fascinating historical page. A massive bronze sword producing a mighty boom, shaking the artifacts inside the museum room. Vintage gong, an incredibly powerful ancient chime, echoing beautifully until the end of time. An incredibly powerful ancient chime, echoing beautifully until the end of time. So incredibly loud, the ancestors hear it. The vibration settles, history remains. Speaking loudly, offering a hollow pill, telling me my destiny is written on their bill. Staring at the sterile ceiling, trapped inside a ward, begging for a rescue, crying out to the Lord.
No need no pharmacy, cultivating medicine straight from the fertile dirt. Letting Mother Nature come and wash away the hurt. Roots and herbal remedies, healing up the brain. Breaking out the clinic, rejecting all the chains.
Throw away the prescription,
Burn the doctor's note,
rejecting their description.
sail in my own boat.
We find the real cure, growing in the wilderness. These are the rehab roots, anchoring the soul, filling up the empty void, making us whole. No more synthetic chemicals messing with the head, sleeping peacefully in the natural woven bed. Rehab roots, digging deep beneath the clay, chasing all the artificial demons far away.
Sipping on the ginger tea, cleansing out the blood. Standing firm and solid in the middle of the mud. Vibrations of the drum beat, fixing up the spine. Harvesting the goodness from the intertwining vine.
I tear off the bandage, letting the fresh air in, shedding off finally becoming a woman who believes.
Throw away the prescription,
Burn the doctor's note,
rejecting their description.
sailing my own boat.
We find the real cure.
Growing in the wilderness. These are the rehab roots, anchoring the soul, filling up the empty void, making us whole. No more synthetic chemicals messing with the head, sleeping peacefully in a natural woven bed. Rehab roots, digging deep beneath the clay, chasing all the artificial demons far away.
Soil to the sky,
Watch me flourish now.
branches reaching high.
I have kept my vow. Unplug the machine, feel the pulse, true health, pure life.
Grounded, rooted, free.
Yes, these are the rehab roots, anchoring the soul, filling up the empty void, making us whole. No more synthetic chemicals messing with the head, sleeping peacefully in a natural woven bed. Rehab roots, digging deep beneath the clay, chasing all the artificial demons far away.
Fully recovered,
Roots men heal,
back to the earth.
brand new birth. The ceiling disappears when darkness opens wide. Stars rearrange the limits I kept locked inside. Perspective grows whenever silence spreads. The night removes the borders fear once said.
I live my thoughts above habitual doubt. Vastness quiets questions I chased about. Infinity humbles urgency and pride. Small worries shrink beneath the open tide. Openness rewrites dimension. Skill dissolves apprehension. Midnight skies, endless and clear. Problems lose importance here. Midnight skies, wide and slow. I breathe easier beneath the afterglow. I release control into a measurable space.
Acceptance softens every race.
Night reminds me I'm allowed to rest.
Perspective restores my chest. I let wonder stretch beyond routine.
Imagination wakes where fear has been.
Vastness heals by widening view.
Everything feels possible and true. Space invites surrender. Concerns grow slight
infinity.
Drums, thin chords, hover, space breeze.
Midnight skies holding me. I'm lighter
Where horizons agree.
midnight skies, open true. I trust the vastness carrying me through.
Air settles, stars dim softly. Stars dim softly. Stars dim softly. Stars dim softly.
Glass skyscrapers piercing the polluted skyline. Corporate executives drinking expensive wine, storing their stolen wealth inside a titanium vault, refusing to admit their own catastrophic fault.
Crush the system, greed pumping through their synthetic artificial veins, binding the working class in invisible economic chains, worshiping the almighty printed paper currency, ignoring the starving citizens' absolute urgency.
The gears of the cruel machine loudly grind, leaving the poorest people far behind. An empire built entirely on vicious deceit, marching blindly down the capitalist street. We must dismantle this oppressive towering structure. This is the Babylon heart, pumping out the toxic greed, ignoring every single basic human need. An engine of destruction fueled by endless power, watching the innocent populations cower. Babylon heart, a cold mechanical core. We will not tolerate this injustice anymore.
Stamping a barcode on every newborn child, taming the wilderness that was once beautiful and wild. Profit margins dictating who lives and who dies, broadcasting a constant stream of manipulative lies.
I stare into the soulless eyes of the elite, refusing to accept a devastating defeat. The stock market crashing down like a house of cards, protesting loudly outside the heavily guarded yards. The gears of the cruel machine loudly grind, leaving the poorest people far behind. An empire built entirely on vicious deceit, marching blindly down the capitalist street. We must dismantle this oppressive towering structure. This is the Babylon heart, pumping out the toxic greed, ignoring every single basic human need. An engine of destruction fueled by endless power, watching the innocent populations cower. Babylon heart, a cold mechanical core. We will not tolerate this injustice anymore. Tear down the concrete walls, watch how the wicked empire falls. injustice anymore. It stops beating, the machine is dead. Freedom rings, the dawn arrives. Concrete jungle suffocating every breath I take, searching for a halo in the choices that I make. Exhaust fumes blinding me, choking out the dawn, looking for a holy place before my strength is gone.
Rasta see clear, climbing up the mountain peak, leaving Babylon below.
Following the ancient path where the mystic rivers flow,
Leaving all the vanity,
shedding off the greed, planting righteous seeds, fulfilling every vitamin.
look up to the horizon, past the endless grave,
See the fire rising,
burning the decay.
elevating spirits to a higher latitude. Welcome to a Smoky Zion, floating on the breeze, finding our salvation underneath the cedar trees. Incense fills the atmosphere, purifying minds, leaving all the tangled, chaotic webs behind. Smoky Zion,
Where the weary travelers rest,
passing through the furnace, surviving every test.
chanting down the wickedness, warring like a king, letting all the congregation hear the praises ring. No more shackles binding up the children of the light, marching toward the sunrise, conquering the night.
I wash my dirty hands in the purifying stream, waking up softly from a terrifying dream, trading my misery for a golden crown. I am never returning to that unforgiving ground. Look up to the horizon,
past the endless grave,
see the fire rising,
burning the decay.
elevating spirits to a higher latitude. Welcome to a Smoky Zion, floating on the breeze, finding our salvation underneath the cedar trees. Incense fills the atmosphere, purifying minds, leaving all the tangled, chaotic webs behind. Smoky Zion. Zinc roofs vibrating with a swinging chord. Cobblestone alleys transforming into a stage. Improvising melodies entirely unignored. Turning a brand new historical page.
Blow the horn loud, shanty dwellings echoing with the bebop scale.
Flugelhorn sliding into a deep funky groove.
Telling an impoverished but glorious tale.
Making the entire community shift and move. Polyrhythm jumping off the fretboard.
Syncopated magic
In the air, plucking the string, striking a chord.
creating masterpieces
From despair, building two worlds into a sonic masterpiece. Trench town jazz, bringing swing to the slum. Grooving along with the kettle drum. Scat singing over a steady rhythm section. Forming a brilliant, unexpected connection. Trench town jazz,
an infectious
vibrant sound. The greatest fusion ever to be found.
finger snapping replaces the gunshot ring.
Harmonizing voices, replacing the shouts.
Teaching the neighborhood
Children out to sing, eliminating all the lingering doubts. Tap dancing, booted in the pavement hard. A clarinet weaving a complex, joyful spell. Gathering everyone inside the communal yard. A wonderful story we absolutely love to tell. Polyrhythms jumping off the fretboard.
syncopated magic
In the air, plucking the strings, striking a chord.
creating masterpieces
From despair, melding two worlds into a sonic masterpiece. Trench town jazz, bringing swing to the slum. Grooving along with the kettle drum. Scat singing over a steady rhythm section. Forming a brilliant, unexpected connection. Trench town jazz,
an infectious vibrant sound.
the greatest fusion ever to be found.
Swing it to the left,
Skank it to the right.
a musical theft.
Stealing the spotlight.
Swing it to the left, skank,
It to the right.
a musical theft.
Stealing the spotlight. Doo-ba-doo-ba-bum-bum-bum. Feel the groove, join the jam. The ghetto is a concert hall. Singing trench town jazz.
Bring it, swing to the slum
Grooving along
with the kettle drum.
Scat singing over a steady rhythm section. Forming a brilliant, unexpected connection. Trench town jazz,
An infectious
vibrant sound. The greatest fusion ever to be found.
keep on swinging
Rude boys in suits.
to melody
exalted nations. Eyelashes heavy with salty precipitation. Observing the innocent enduring endless trials. False leaders masking cruelty with plastic smiles.
Behold the prophecy, imperial forces trying to break our unity, shielding the youth from absolute impunity. Standing resolute against the oppressor's whip, refusing to let the righteous foundation slip. Drops of agony water the terrain, cleansing the earth of its bloody stain. Weeping for the loss of vital liberty, crying for our stolen dignity. An emotional flood sweeping across the globe. These are Rasta tears falling on the sacred ground. A profound lamentation with a devastating sound. Woven locks soaking up the sorrowful rain, bearing the immense generational pain. Rasta tears dropping from the elders' eye, pleading for salvation from the Most High. Mothers holding tight to their frightened offspring, hoping the upcoming generation will finally sing. The politicians offer only empty promises, trading our futures for silver and choruses.
I wrap my shawl around my trembling shoulder, feeling the atmosphere growing gradually colder. Generations of suffering etched into my face, seeking a tranquil, undisturbed resting place. Drops of agony
water the terrain,
cleansing the earth of its bloody stain. Weeping for the loss of vital liberty, crying for our stolen dignity. An emotional flood sweeping across the globe. These are Rasta tears falling on the sacred ground. A profound lamentation with a devastating sound. Woven locks soaking up the sorrowful rain, bearing the immense generational pain. Rasta tears dropping from the elders' eye, pleading for salvation from the Most High. The rivers overflow, wash away the lingering woe, purge the wickedness entirely, embrace the struggle gracefully. Awaken from this nightmare, the weeping shall cease. Behold the Rasta tears falling on the sacred ground. A profound lamentation with a devastating sound. Woven locks soaking up the sorrowful rain, bearing the immense generational pain. Rasta tears dropping from the elders' eye, pleading for salvation from the Most High. Dry your eyes, Jah will provide.
The storm is passing over, peace at last.
An invisible apparition enters the crowded nightclub, hovering gently above the vibrating subwoofer hub, leaving the physical skeleton entirely behind. A supernatural entity with a musical mind.
Summon the paranormal, ancestral spirits levitating across the dance floor, passing straight through the locked wooden door. A luminous aura illuminating the pitch black room,
rising up joyfully from the silent granite tomb. The flesh evaporates into thin, misty air, an afterlife choreography beyond compare, transcending the normal biological dimension, defying the earthly gravitational suspension. The ultimate seance conducted through the bass. Behold the skanking soul dancing for eternity, enjoying an immortal rhythmic fraternity. A glowing phantom swaying to the brass section, achieving the most glorious spiritual perfection. Skanking soul, a poltergeist with a perfect groove, watching the translucent happy spirits move.
Manipulating the DJ, spinning turntable decks, sending shivers down the nervous patrons' necks. The ethereal energy infecting the entire crowd, singing the afterlife anthems incredibly loud.
I watch the radiant ghost step into the snare, a completely magnificent otherworldly affair, crossing the partition, separating the living and dead, following exactly where the magical melody led. The flesh evaporates into thin, misty air, an afterlife choreography beyond compare, transcending the normal biological dimension, defying the earthly gravitational suspension. The ultimate seance conducted through the bass. Behold the skanking soul dancing for eternity, enjoying an immortal rhythmic fraternity. A glowing phantom swaying to the brass section, achieving the most glorious spiritual perfection. Skanking soul, a poltergeist with the perfect groove, watching the translucent happy spirits move. Step light, the velvet night, spirits never tire. Whoa, sing for the skanking soul, dancing for eternity, enjoying an immortal rhythmic fraternity. A glowing phantom sway into the brass section, achieving the most glorious spiritual perfection. Skanking soul, a poltergeist with a perfect groove, watching the translucent happy spirits move.
They keep on dancing,
Invisible but felt,
invisible but felt,
forever grooving. Uncorking the vintage bottle from the dusty cellar rack, a ruby concoction passion that prevents me from looking back. Swirling the fermented grapes inside my silver goblet, tasting the dizzying romance, impossible to stop it.
Pour the nectar, tangled strands of hair brushing against my collarbone. Intoxicated by your presence, stepping into the unknown. Stomping the sweet harvest inside the wooden barrel. Trapped inside this beautiful, mesmerizing apparel.
The alcohol spins my vision around, floating inches above the ground. A velvety sensation upon the tongue, feeling incredibly reckless and young. Consuming this magnificent, intoxicating brew. Sipping on the dreadlock wine, a dizzying embrace. Losing our balance in this enchanting place. Twisted vines wrapping around a drunken mind. The sweetest flavor humanity could ever find. Dreadlock wine, staining my lips a deep crimson red. Letting the liquor mess with my spinning head.
Hey. Filling up a second glass with the glorious champagne, washing out the lingering stress and the mundane. The tavern keeper locks the door and kills the light. We are drinking down the shadows of the velvet night.
I swallowed the delicious remedy, feeling incredibly warm, sheltering together from the approaching thunderstorm. My dizzy silhouette dances wildly across the plaster wall, waiting for the inevitable intoxicating fall. The alcohol spins my vision around, floating inches above the ground. A velvety sensation upon the tongue, feeling incredibly reckless and young. Consuming this magnificent, intoxicating brew. Sipping on the dreadlock wine, a dizzying embrace. Losing our balance in this enchanting place. Twisted vines wrapping around a drunken mind. The sweetest flavor humanity could ever find. Dreadlock wine, staining my lips a deep crimson red. Letting the liquor mess with my spinning head. Clinking glasses in the dim glow. Watch the ruby river freely flow. Swirl, sniff, taste, no single drop to waste. Drink it all down. Enchanting place. Twisted vines wrapping around a drunken mind. The sweetest flavor humanity could ever find. Dreadlock wine, staining my lips a deep crimson red. Letting the liquor mess with my spinning head. So wonderfully drunk, twisted and sweet. The bottle is empty, mine's floating away.
Waves arrive without a warning, yet they never feel abrupt. Coastal rhythm shapes the timing
of a pulse that's never rushed.
I've learned movement from the shoreline, where persistence meets release. Every cycle holds intention. Every crash resolves to peace. Pull and return, ebb and sway. Motion teaches how to stay. Coastal rhythm, tidal breathing, measured by the moon's embrace. Every rise prepares a fall. Every pause restores the pace. Coastal rhythm, tidal breathing, measured by the moon's embrace. Every rise prepares a fall. Every pause restores the pace.
I don't fight the pool of waters. I adjust my stance and stand.
Stability grows from listening to the patterns of the sand.
Every sound repeats with purpose,
Never wasted,
never lost. Flow reveals its deeper structure.
when we honor every cause.
Let the tide decide the flow. Trust the pull you come to know.
Coastal rhythm,
Tidal breathing, measured by the moon's embrace. Every rise prepares a falling. Every pause restores the pace. Let the shoreline draw the line. Movement balanced by design.
salted air, resonant calm. Time dissolve within the song. Coastal rhythm,
Endless pattern, carving patience into sound. From the waves we learn persistence that keeps turning us around.
as the tide returns once more.
Watching shadows hit the wall, swallowing this cold regret, waiting for the sky to fall. Acoustic shivers down my spine, the gin is running dry. wasting mascara tears while the midnight sirens cry.
Yeah, listen. Wicked intentions hiding behind a crooked smile, treading through the wasteland, walking mile after mile. Trembling sound clash, echoing from the underground. No peace in this war zone, nowhere safe to be found.
We are drowning in the static,
caught inside the snare,
choking on the absolute panic,
gasping for the air,
tumbling down the rabbit hole
where the frequencies collide.
This is a bitter dub, scratching at my sanity, a heavy rhythm masking all this vain profanity. We spin the record backward, erasing all the trust, leaving nothing but the ashes, turning diamonds into dust. Bitter dub, it's vibrating in my bones, walking through the graveyard, kicking over cobblestones.
Stepping on shattered glass, boots heavy on the floor, knocking with the fist of iron upon a locked up door. The bass is vibrating, shaking up the window pane, washing away the innocence with an acid rain.
Flickering neon lights, buzzing like a dying fly. I fold my losing hand, kissing Lady Luck goodbye. Velvet curtains closing on a tragic pantomime, paying for my terrible mistakes, a victim of the crime. We are drowning in the static,
Caught inside the snare,
choking on the absolute panic,
gasping for the air,
tumbling down the rabbit hole where the frequencies collide. This is a bitter dub, scratching at my sanity, a heavy rhythm masking all this vain profanity. We spin the record backward, erasing all the trust, leaving nothing but the ashes, turning diamonds into dust. Bitter dub, it's vibrating in my bones, walking through the graveyard, kicking over cobblestones. Songs of the defeated already sung, throwing out the compass, losing our way.
nighttime swallows up the breaking of the day.
Drip, drop, the poison spills. Tick, tock, the silence kills. Let the echo fade, let the record stop. 'Cause it's a bitter dub, scratching at my sanity, a heavy rhythm masking all this vain profanity. We spin the record backward, erasing all the trust, leaving nothing but the ashes, turning diamonds into dust. Bitter dub, it's vibrating in my bones, walking through the graveyard, kicking over cobblestones. So bitter, wicked and cold, wicked and cold, wicked and cold, never coming back, wicked and cold. Yeah, da 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 da. Smashed plastic casing scattered across the pavement, a tragic end to our neighborhood entertainment. The portable stereo lights completely dismantled, a beautiful gathering suddenly violently cancelled.
Look at the wreckage, battery acid leaking onto the sidewalk cracks.
No more blasting those heavy dubplate tracks. Fragmented dials and shattered tuning knobs, leaving behind a crowd of quiet weeping mobs. The cassette tape ribbons tangled in the debris.
An obsolete machine that used to set us free.
The silver antenna bent completely out of shape.
No remaining method to play the mixtape.
The street corner is incredibly, awkwardly silent. Mourning the broken boom. The silence is deafening. A catastrophic end to the joyous evening. Shrapnel from the speakers flying through the air, leaving the entire community in total despair. Broken boom, a completely dismantled device, paying an incredibly unfair musical price. Stomped into pieces by an uncaring patrol, destroying the physical vessel but not the soul. The graphic equalizer smashed beyond repair, metallic fragments glistening in the streetlight glare. I carefully pick up the remnants of the play button, feeling like a starved person who used to be a glutton, deprived of the melodies we desperately crave, digging a shallow urban technological grave. Set tape ribbons tangled in the debris.
An obsolete machine that used to set us free.
The silver antenna bent completely out of shape.
No remaining method to play the mixtape.
The street corner is incredibly, awkwardly silent. Mourning the broken boom. The silence is deafening. A catastrophic end to the joyous evening. Shrapnel from the speakers flying through the air, leaving the entire community in total despair. Broken boom, a completely dismantled device, paying an incredibly unfair musical price.
But
the internal rhythm is alive and well. Remember what it was. The music survived. Mourning the broken boom. The silence is deafening. A catastrophic end to the joyous evening. Shrapnel from the speakers flying through the air, leaving the entire community in total despair. Broken boom, a completely dismantled device, paying an incredibly unfair musical price. Yeah.
gather the pieces.
Hold the memory.
Gather the pieces.
Hold the memory.
Gather the pieces.
Hold the memory. The power goes out. 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 Grease smeared thickly across the mechanic's overall, banging a dented hubcap against the garage wall. The tempo dragged forcefully through the nasty sludge, a filthy cadence that absolutely refuses to budge.
Bring the grime. Unwashed percussion making everybody intensely sweat. The sloppiest syncopation you have ever met.
Rusty trash cans serving as the primary drum kit. We do not care about being polished even one bit. The offbeat time infused incredibly gross,
Keeping the unrefined energy
dangerously close, staining your outfit with this musical oil,
planting the seed in the contaminated soil.
embracing the utterly disgusting raw groove. We love that dirty rhythm, soaking in the grime, a sloppy, unpolished masterpiece of our time. leaving a greasy residue upon the plaster wall. Dirty rhythm, dragging through the murky swamp, executing a delightfully messy, uncoordinated stomp.
Spilling the cheap liquor onto the sticky floor, kicking the hinges entirely off the club door. The snare snaps like a broken rusted chain, washing away the cleanliness with the muddy rain.
I wipe the sweat from my brow with the soiled rag, letting the musical time and purposefully lag. This repulsive frequency gets into your pores, erupting loudly from the subterranean floors. The offbeat timing feels incredibly gross,
Keeping the unrefined energy
dangerously close, staining your outfit with this musical oil,
planting the seed in the contaminated soil.
embracing the utterly disgusting raw groove. We love that dirty rhythm, soaking in the grime, a sloppy, unpolished masterpiece of our time. Filthy bass lines infecting the entire dance, all leaving a greasy residue upon the plaster wall. Dirty rhythm, dragging through the murky swamp, executing a delightfully messy, uncoordinated stomp.
Keep it sloppy,
Keep it raw,
breaking every single musical law.
roll around in the sonic mud,
From the filth into your blood.
slop, drop, slide around, the grimiest noise to be found. Let the filth take over.